afternoon and happy Eid al-Fitr to all Muslims around Nigeria. My name is Oyewumi Ayinigber and this is Sunshine Report. Ondo State Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa has wished Muslims in the state Eid al-Fitr, calling for peace, moderation and vigilance during the celebrations. Aiyedatiwa praised Muslims for their devotion during Ramadan, saying the period teaches faith, discipline, sacrifice, and compassion, and urged them to keep these values beyond the fasting period. He asked Muslims to celebrate responsibly and remain watchful, adding that religious leaders should guide their followers to promote harmony. The governor reaffirmed his commitment to building a secure, inclusive Ondo state and urged citizens to support government efforts. He also called on Muslims to pray for Ondo state and Nigeria's peace and progress. Also, Director General Chief Executive of Osrc Media Group Kenneth Odushola Stevenson has congratulated Muslim faithful in Ondo State and across Nigeria on the occasion of Eid al-Fitr. This festival, according to him, commemorates the exemplary faith and obedience of Prophet Ibrahim and serves a powerful reminder of the enduring values of sacrifice, devotion, humility, and unwavering trust in Allah. Odushola Stevenson said, as a public broadcast organization committed to informing, educating, and uniting the people, OSRC recognizes the importance of this sacred celebration in strengthening society bonds. It therefore urged all Muslim faithful to continue to embody the virtues of peace, tolerance, and generosity, using this period to promote harmony and mutual understanding across all communities. While celebrating, he also encouraged adherence to safety, moderation, and consideration for others, as this reflects the true spirit of Eid. Meanwhile, at the close of all the month of Ramadan, many Nigerians are reflecting not only on spiritual devotion, but also on the rising cost of living. Across markets in Accra, Ondo State capital, the price of fruits, food items, and other perishable goods have continued to climb, placing increasing pressure on families already struggling with inflation. Our correspondent Sunday Adeyoju tells us more.
In markets across Nigeria, the final days of Ramadan are usually marked by increased activity as families prepare meals to break their fast. But this year, the story is different. Traders say while demand for food items has surged during the fasting period, the cost of getting these goods to the market has made prices significantly higher.
Price dey reduce because not everybody fit afford them. Most times, the food we sell like before 500 naira, another person come and say 700 naira like the following day, you no go buy. So that make the patronage no be as before.
For buyers, the impact is immediate and difficult.
Right now, I'm going to see me power for you. Everything costs good. And also jale mama now. Eko biri banana, Our Jabana lama be now. Jabana lama be.
Economic analysts know that while price increases during Ramadan are not unusual due to higher demand, the current situation is worsened by broader economic challenges.
But this year's version is a little bit different. It's different because of the ongoing geopolitical crisis occasioned by the Israel-US Iran war, which is having global effects, the effects evaporates around the world, and Nigeria is not immune to it. And what do I mean? Let's break it down. There is a disruption in the supply of oil and gas, and of course movement of ships generally in the Strait of Hormuz controls about 20% of the oil that we consume globally.
As the fasting period comes to an end, many Nigerians had hoped for some relief. However, with inflation still biting hard, both traders and consumers say they are bracing for continued challenges in the weeks ahead. Sunday Adeyanju, Osrc News.
In the meantime, Muslim faithful say they will continue to promote peace and harmony even after the Ramadan fasting period. The worshippers in Accra North, a local government area of Ondo State, gave the assurance at the prayer ground while celebrating this year's Eid al-Fitr festival, marking the end of the month-long ritual. Omoniola Ungbiji has details.
Eid al-Fitr celebration signifies a return to normal lifestyle while fostering charity, strengthening family ties, and reinforcing the devotion and self-discipline developed during the holy month of Ramadan. The festival is marked with social prayers, the wearing of new apparels, and the sharing of meals, highlighting a joyous celebration of faith and humanity. Osrc cameras captured gorgeously dressed Muslim faithful as they made their way to the prayer grounds. At Sibuga and Ishmael prayer grounds, worshippers expressed joy and gratitude for good health before, during, and after the holy month and pledged to continue promoting peace and humanitarian services in society.
All Muslim learns during the Ramadan to imbibe and make sure that all what our Malams, our Imam told us means good continue doing the good deed and all that we should be friendly with our neighbors, and we should practice
bàbá tún àwẹ̀ kan bá iṣẹ́ tá à ń ṣe tẹ́lẹ̀ náà ní títí là máa ṣe orí ìdúpẹ́ fọ́lọ́run àtúmọ̀ àwẹ̀ kan wà tá a tún gbà lọ́dún kálukú alágbára lọ́gbọ́n nǹkan tá a láàpọ̀ sílẹ̀ nínú àwẹ̀ àpadà padà sínú.
Of Ishmael, Dr. Olabita said Ramadan has taught Muslims valuable lessons such as perseverance, faith, and the importance of helping others. Describing the fasting, a workshop for Muslim faithful, the cleric urged worshippers to uphold the teachings learned and maintain peace among themselves.
Fasting is like a workshop. Feel like a some university that has gone to train like 1 month. When it comes down to deliver the university what you have done within that 1 month. So we have done the training for 1 month, and as we are leaving the training ground now, Muslims should learn the teachings of the Ramadan and Islam. Muslims should, because if someone is not seeing, is not accompanying willing, he cannot be holding guns to destroy other places. So looking now, we have learned that after Ramadan, we should abide by what we have learned during Ramadan. To be peaceful as we are known, because Islam is a religion of peace.
The Ashimibu official land, Obadu and Mota encouraged them to continue living peacefully with one another and with people of other religions for the growth and unity of the community.
It's going to bring more peace to the community. Without unity, there's nothing. They cannot achieve their aim. Because if you want to serve God and for God to listen to our prayer, it's with unity. Because unity will bring on food so that their prayer can be answered. And I want them to continue abide with the rules and regulations of this community so that this community will move forward. And what are the rules? Is to be a good ambassador to themselves, to the family, and to the Ishinibo community, wherever they find themselves. As a Christian, Muslim, Christian together, we are working hand to hand.
Eid al-Fitr marks the end of the month-long dawn to sunset fasting of Ramadan, symbolizing spiritual renewal, gratitude, and communal harmony. Omoniola Mubiji, Osrc News.
Still on Eid al-Fitr celebration, security agencies in Ondo State say officers are already at strategic locations across the state to safeguard citizens before, during and after the Eid al-Fitr celebration. They warned residents against any form of disturbance or attack, stressing that they will not condone acts of violence in the state. Omoniola Ongbiji again reports.
The celebration of Eid al-Fitr by Muslim faithful comes with various activities at prayer grounds, homes, and recreation centers, marking the successful completion of Ramadan, the holy month of fasting, prayer, and reflection. To this end, security agencies in Ondo State have positioned officers in different parts of the state to maintain law and order. The police public relations officer in the state, Jimo Abayomi, said the commissioner of police has deployed about 3,000 personnel to critical locations including prayer grounds. He also called on residents to remain vigilant and be aware of their surroundings.
We are committed in Ondo State Police Command. As part of our proactive efforts, the men have been deployed appropriately and we won't allow any act of violence or crimes to happen in the state from now and beyond the festive period. We should be vigilant and ensure that they are aware of every event, every activities at their environment. So once they see anything strange or anything that is very unusual to them, they should immediately call on the police officer or the nearest police station at their place.
The commandant of the Nigerian Security and Civil Defense Corps in Ondo State, Oluyemi Ibiloye, has also deployed 1,000 officers across all parts of the state. The Corps spokesman, Daniel Aidamebo, who confirmed this, said the agency is working with other sister agencies to ensure adequate security before, during, and after the celebration.
We map out these prayer grounds, and NSBC and other security agencies will be providing security at the prayer grounds. We'll be conducting a whole lot of what I call security checks, around motor parks, around shopping complex, worship centers, and recreational center, because people will be felicitating, because of the end of the fast. So that being said, you also see a large number of security personnel in town, doing what we call motorized patrol, moving from one location to the other. So in collaboration with other sister agencies, the Nigerian Police, the Amotekun, and other non-state actors, we will be doing this together to ensure that this year in the victory, is celebrated without any security breach in Ondo State.
In the same vein, a statement by the commander of the Ondo State Security Network Agency, Amotekun, Adetunji Adeleye, said the agency has deployed 1,200 personnel across the state, while its forest rangers are on yellow alert. According to Adeleye, operatives are conducting extensive patrols across major border areas, including the Ondo-Osun, Ondo-Ekiti, Ondo-Ogun boundaries. They advised residents to remain vigilant and prioritize their safety by reporting any suspicious movement to nearby security agencies. Omoriola Mbiji, Osrc News.
Now away from Eid al-Fitr celebrations, as the timetable for the next general elections remains fixed in the first quarter of 2027, politicians with aspirations are intensifying calculations, consultations, and meeting party leaders and stakeholders at every level. One such politician, Samuel Ajayi, recently touched base with leaders in Igbarauke, federal local government, touting President Bola Tinubu's administration's achievement. Our reporter Sunday Adeyanju tells us more.
In the federal local government area of Ondo State, political leaders and grassroots coordinators of the All Progressives Congress (APC) gathered to deliberate on strengthening party unity and mobilization ahead of upcoming elections at both state and national levels. At the meeting, House of Representative hopeful Samuel Ajayi urged coordinators and world leaders to give their full support to President Bola Tinubu.
All the way from Jigawa, my dear brother, I will continue moving forward every day until I see that we get this thing right. Ọlọ́run máa fún wa bẹ́ẹ̀ ni àdúrà ní ṣe pàtàkì, iṣẹ́ ìlú kì í ṣe iṣẹ́ ìlú nìkan, iṣẹ́ gbogbo wa ni. If you belong in the federal and you believe that the federal Ọlọ́run máa jẹ́ kó ṣe, your need must always be on the ground. The mouth must always provide to God about the same thing.
má máa jẹ́ ká ní ẹ̀mí tá a pè ní ẹ̀mí ìbẹ̀rù àbí ẹ̀mí ìméjì.
Ajayi, who encouraged party members to continue to support Governor Lucky Aiyedatiwa in his efforts at ensuring all-round development of Ondo State, also solicited the support of the people for his
Aiyedatiwa full support on President Tinubu Agenda 2027. There is no one will know what APC stand for, our goal and objective. Aiyedatiwa sure, and I will also join them.
According to him, in Federal constituency, he serves quality representation that will address pressing challenges and improve the well-being of the people.
And that concludes Sunshine Report this afternoon. Do join us at 7 for our flagship stories. Good evening.